Okay, I wanted to give you an update on this part and the situation. My worst fear came true. This part is obsolete and no longer made by Case IH. So if you ever need one, you will have to find a used one in a boneyard. And like one of my subscribers said in yesterday's video, you know, you get a used one, and how much better is the used one than the one you had? I don't know. But I do know this. I'm going to be collecting as many of these as I can. I can't be out in the field. Now, honestly, I could use this tractor right now. You got to reach up and move it by hand instead of having the convenience of a throttle. So technically, I'm not down. This tractor's not down. But huge inconvenience. Now, let me explain what happened. So I called my parts dealer yesterday, and they informed me that the part's no longer made. My heart went from about 70 beats a minute to, I don't know, probably 88. I said, oh no. He says, well, no, we got warehouses that stockpile, you know, obsolete parts sometimes, so don't worry. Okay. And then he says, well, the warehouses don't have any. So the rat race began. And I got a hold of Steiner, didn't have it, got a hold of a lot of different places. One place had it, and this one place had 5 boneyards, and they found one in the last of the 5 boneyards that they looked in. This piece is called a retainer. Now, I was calling this a friction disc because that's basically what it is. It sits in here, and as it turns, it absorbs the friction. It's listed as a gasket, but I'm still calling it a friction disc. They still make these. I can get these at my local parts dealer. In fact, he said if you find this piece, which now I know is a retainer, give me a call and I'll order you the gasket. I said okay, and I've done that since. But so the place that had this retainer was All State Ag Parts. Scott's Farming also gave me a link to, I believe, DeFore tractor parts. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for a few of these, man. And what I'd like to know really about this tractor is, like, how many other parts are like this where I'm going to have to go to a boneyard and get them? You know, I mean, because if this was planting season or anything of the sort, even harvest season where I got to pull wagons, I'd be dead in the water. So this is a retainer. I have the part number. I have the entire diagram. That's another thing. The shop manual that I have, it didn't show any of this linkage, any of the governor linkage, none whatsoever. So, but I was able to finally find it. I have the name of the parts. I have all the parts numbers. So if you're watching this and it's the year 2027 and you're watching YouTube and you ran into the same thing, I will leave the name of the part, the name of the company I found it, not that they'll have another one, their phone number, and most importantly, the part number. I've taken all the legwork out of it for you. So I ordered the part. Somebody says, oh, a little cheap little part. I says, no, this I'll bet this thing will run between 30 and 40 bucks if I can find it. And wasn't at $35, dead on. So no big money, but a big convenience, a big scare. You know, because you want your tractor to be right. Yeah, I can use it like this, leave this sheet metal off and run it, but I don't want to do that. So this is still being produced. The retainer is not. I have one on order, and I'm looking for more of them because the last thing, I'm always going to be paranoid every time I throttle up, is this going to break again? I don't know. We'll find out, but I am happy that at least I have a used part coming because that's the only thing available on the market right now. Thanks for viewing.